This is the biggest difference between the 60s and modern TV versions of Wednesday Addams. In the Netflix series, Wednesday has the personality of a grizzled old detective. She's like the Dark Knight of Nevermore Academy. And conversely, OG 60s Wednesday from the sitcom is the cutest, sweetest little girl that you'll ever meet. Both versions of the character possess Wednesday's intelligence, macabre curiosity, love for dance, and sardonic wit. But in the original Addams Family sitcom, the then 6-year-old Wednesday wasn't shy about showing that she cared for those she loved. And in terms of Wednesday's upbringing, her portrayal in the classic sitcom is actually consistent with her heroism in the Netflix series. Netflix even canonizes how Wednesday used to keep strange pets when she was 6. Apart from referencing how she had several such pets in the sitcom, this is another key difference between the two versions, as she no longer has the heart to keep pets in the Netflix series. But while the sitcom actually makes for a good backstory for modern-day Wednesday, this brings us to the most irreconcilable difference between the two Addams Family shows. Along with Nevermore Academy and its outcasts, Wednesday and Morticia being classified as psychic is an invention by the Netflix series. In the 60s sitcom, only a handful of Addams had actual powers, like Uncle Fester channeling electricity without getting harmed. They were also more resilient to things that would otherwise injure normies, but the same could be said of most sitcom characters. And while family members like Thing, Lady Fingers, and Cousin It are clearly supernatural, the Addams are more strange and macabre than magical in the sitcom. In fact, the sitcom Addams being mundane was part of the point. Wednesday also didn't have fighting skills in the 60s because she didn't need them. In the sitcom, episodic conflicts arise because they're funny, and the Addams deal with mostly normal suburban problems. In their eagerness to welcome a new family into the neighborhood, the Addams unintentionally creep out young newlyweds with their unusual gifts.
Howdy! I'm Uncle Fester from next door.
Back in the 60s, the Addams were pillars of the community, but their weirdness left strangers and viewers bewildered, and mostly, the show's supernatural elements only exist in service of this running joke. So while the 60s sitcom does confirm that some Addams are immortal, its version of the family is far from the outcast of outcasts that are the Addams in Wednesday. That said, despite their differences, both versions serve as effective allegories for immigrant families in the US, and this brings us to arguably the most important change Wednesday makes to the sitcom. In the sitcom, it's revealed that Gomez is of Spanish ancestry, his family hailing from Castell, and this carries over into the 90s films. But in Wednesday, it's clearly established that the Addams are Mexican. This is why Wednesday listens to La Llorona by Chavela Vargas and reveals that they celebrate Dia de los Muertos year-round. And overall, this makes Wednesday's Addams much more aligned with the family's evolution in modern media, as representatives of outsiders or immigrants in the US. But what do you think? Do you like how Wednesday changes the 1960s Addams Family sitcom? Tell us your thoughts in the comments, and thanks for watching Screen Rant.